only ordering things we've never ordered before. We're standing outside of 85 Degrees Bakery, a very popular Taiwanese bakery, and we have frequented this bakery for over 17 years. Today's challenge, we're not allowed to order any of our usuals. Now let's go stand in front of the sign where it's really actually poorly lit. And boom, here we are, the wonderful lighting that I was telling you about. Anyway, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Hi, I'm Jasmine, former travel producer, former food producer. Today, just a human struggling because I am at one of my favorite bakeries and I'm not allowed to order anything that I love. But who knows, maybe we'll find some hits. This bakery in Mandarin is called 85度C, which just means 85 degrees Celsius. They opened up their very first shop in Taipei in 2003, a whopping 22 years ago. And then in 2008, they had their first ever location in our city, Irvine, California. So yeah, we've been eating here circa 2008. We know our way around this menu, but there are so many items. They're always coming out with new items and there's always something new to try. So let's see if we can find some new gems. All right, so here's how it's gonna work. 85's menu is broken down into roughly 3 categories. We have our breads, we have our cakes, and we have our drinks. George and I are each going to pick 2 kinds of buns, one savory, one sweet. Then we'll both each pick a different cake. We can also opt for a dessert that is in the grab-and-go fridge. Finally, we'll both each pick a different drink we've never had before. Let's go shopping. All right, babe. Let's see. Egg tarts, I've had those. Guava cheese strudel, I've had that. Ube bread.
Ube bread. Whoa, this looks so different.
Interesting. I definitely haven't had this before. My go-tos are the marble taro bun, the bolo bao. So good.
It's a pineapple bun for anybody who's uninitiated.
It's not pineapple flavored.
Yeah.
It's just got a pineapple visual. So that's why they call it the pineapple bun or the Boro Danish. Ooh, potato croquette.
Ooh, they have a lot of
That sounds really
options.
good. Fun fact, the 85 that we grew up going to is the first ever US 85 bakery. I haven't had this before, the macho choco bun, white chocolate strawberry. What should I get?
Strawberry croissants.
This is too many. This looks like a taro bolo ball. Go around, I want to see it.
Oh, it's
Taro
a Taro
Mochi
Mochi
bolo.
bolo.
Hey, I was really on point. I just missed the mochi. Okay, it's back, so that means it must be good. I'll try it. It's adjacent to what I usually order, but different enough.
She's cheating.
I'm not cheating, I've never had this before. I've made my decision for my savory bun. Not really a bun, but the potato croquette.
Oh man, I was gonna choose that one. Good choice, good choice.
Sorry. Okay, I have my 2 new buns that I've never had. What are you gonna choose?
Let's see. Custard. All right, does this count as a savory option? Because this is my normal go-to. My favorite thing to get ever is a pork stun bun. Sometimes I like to press it until it's flat and just eat it like a little disc. Obviously I can't get it today, but oh my god, it looks so good. It's calling to me. I've decided for my sweet option, I'm gonna be choosing this gumbo guava cheese strudel. I am a lover of guava in general and strudels, and this is kind of giving Portos a little bit. So I have high confidence in this. Ooh, pesto chicken sounds so good. Originally I was gonna get the potato bread, but Jasmine showed me these sandwiches that you can order hot. Honestly, they look so good. First of all, I love tuna sandwiches. This is a tuna sandwich. This one is a pesto chicken. I'm really torn between these 2. What do you think, babe?
Up to you.
Oh, I'm gonna go pesto chicken. And of course, I gotta get it hot. I actually don't need a lot of cake at 85 degrees, so I feel like this is an easy choice for me because I can grab anything. I do love cream puffs. These are the 85 degree cream puffs and they look really crispy. I don't know if they're gonna be soft or if they're gonna be crunchy, so I'm excited to find out. Very close runner up, there's this coconut bite, and look how absolutely juicy that coconut looks. I am a lover of dense, juicy cakes, like tres leches. This is giving tres leches vibes, and it's really heavy, super heavy. Hey, could you order this as your choice?
I'm considering it actually. This is really hard. I did end up grabbing a bag of cookies, but I told George that I think we should still get a cake. So I'm gonna go with the mango creme brulee cake. We just finished ordering everything and we are gonna start with savory pastries. Oh wait, Actually, right now, since it's like Mother's Day time, they are doing a deal. So we spent over $30 and we got this really cute tote bag for just $1.85. Isn't this so cute? When we were in line, I was like, babe, look at that tote. It's so cute. And I was like, nah, I don't need another tote bag. But for $1.85.
Couldn't say no.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with savory pastries. We're gonna start with George's.
Yeah, this one's actually hot, so I wanted to make sure that we can eat it while it's still good. This is the hot pesto chicken.
Oh, is it falling?
All right, here it goes. I love that the cheese flavor and the pesto flavor are both not super overwhelming. The crust on here has got like a cheese crust. It's very flaky, as you can see. When I bit down into it, it kind of like blew up. And then the rest of the pastry is very buttery.
Very, very buttery.
Very, very buttery. There's a sheen from all the butter on here.
It's not like that big in size, but I would say it's very filling because of all the butter. It's very dense of a sandwich. This would definitely fill me up or hold me over until dinner if I was looking for something quick and easy. I do like the pesto. It's creamier than I thought it was gonna be, and it's a little sweeter. It's not a traditional Italian pesto. It's more creamy, sweet pesto with cheese. Do you like it?
I love it.
Would you get this again?
Yeah, but I'm also really curious to see what the other hot sandwiches taste like.
True. I was really hoping that you'd get the tuna.
I know. That tuna looked really good in the picture, but I feel like the actual tuna sandwich didn't have a lot of filling in it.
Final ranking out of 10, I would give this a 7 out of 10.
I'll give this a 7.7 out of 10.
Good ratings. My choice was the potato croquette bun. I'm realizing that it's bread with potato inside.
Double starch?
Yeah, I typically don't love redundant carbs, so I would have honestly just preferred a potato croquette, not a potato croquette bun.
It's kind of like triple carb.
Yeah,
with
and
the
there's
potato.
panko on this,
Yeah.
but not nearly as much as a normal potato croquette.
Whoa, what? What is that? Yeah, some people are beautiful on the outside, but not on the inside. Cheers.
Cheers.
Highly memorable. I will never forget you. Is carb on carb? The potato's a little bit on the colder side. Maybe it's just like something that you have to like air fry, you know? Like, but even that, it's not saving it.
Yeah, I think this is, if you have time to bring it home and finish it, that would be the move. The bread's very soggy. The panko itself is crunchy. Well, I would say crunchy, not so much crispy.
There's corn inside of here too. There's some herb. There's some red stuff, which I'm not sure what that is.
I think it's furikake fish. It tastes kind of fishy.
Yeah, not my favorite.
Definitely not my favorite. I would not get this again. It's not bad. It's just not great. I would also like some more potato. That would be great.
True.
I will give them this though. I don't like redundant carbs, and the bun itself is on the thinner side, so it's not overwhelming. I would say 4 out of 10.
I was gonna say 3.8.
Okay, close enough. Quick drink break. They are in their strawberry season at the moment, so I got a strawberry matcha latte.
I've got the fresh strawberry milk tea.
On my end, I do see a pretty beautiful matcha on screen. But yeah, in person, it does look a little sad.
It does.
Being a recipe developer at a coffee shop, I have already created my own recipe for a strawberry matcha latte. If you want to go get it, check it out. It's Kona Little Crown Valley. So I'll be comparing my creation to this one.
I don't even like matcha, so this will be able to tell me whether it's a good matcha or not, because if it's not good matcha, I absolutely do not vibe with it. But if it is good matcha, I'm like, I could drink this.
That's right.
See how much style you got. Oh, it didn't work.
No style. Is that what
No
you said?
style. Boba style, let's see. Oh my god. They're doing this
That's humiliating, babe.
All right.
You broke the straw, honey.
Of course it works now. It's like the third time or fourth time. Thank
Yeah, you're welcome.
you. Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh,
Wow.
not bad. It's pretty good.
This is very good. It's so strawberry forward.
Mine tastes literally just like this, but with some matcha.
I like this actually.
Yeah, I like it. It adds the earthiness, but not that much matcha flavor. In fact, I don't really taste that much matcha in general.
Exactly, yeah. I actually really like this though because it tastes extremely floral. It almost tastes like a rose mixed with strawberry.
I do think that they added some artificial strawberry mixed with fresh strawberry to get that extra kick of strawberry flavor. It's good. It's not amazing, but I would drink this again. If I went out with my family to get drinks and I ordered this, I wouldn't be complaining at all. What would you rank your drink?
I would give this a solid flat 8.
I would give yours a 7.5 out of 10.
Nice, yeah, it's pretty good.
What about mine?
I would give that a 7.
Me too, 7 out of 10.
Wow. We're on to my sweet pastry, which is the Guava Strudel.
This tastes exactly like a toaster strudel.
No, it's better than a toaster strudel.
Toaster strudel with adult money.
It's so flaky, as you can see. Very crumbly, very thin and airy. I love the layers. The guava is very good too. It's not super sweet. It's also not too tart. It's like very well balanced.
I like how strong the flavor of the guava is. And I will say this guava is a little on the funkier side, which I like. And I think the beautiful part about having that funkiness is it really creates that contrast with all the different ingredients that goes into the strudel. I feel like I can taste the pastry, the butter, the sugar crystals, the guava. Everything is just so bright.
It also gives it that sort of tropical vibe because you know a lot of the tropical fruits are a little bit on a stinky side, like slightly stinky, like papaya, like jackfruit.
I love papaya.
You know? But I feel like a little bit of cream or frosting would totally kill this thing. Like
It is
10
good.
out of 10.
I would rate it a 9 out of 10.
I was gonna say 8.7.
Very good. Great choice, babe. Moving on to my sweet bun choice, the Taro Mochi bolo bao. I almost didn't get this because it's very close to my go-to marble taro bun, but I haven't had this version before. The process of making it is incredibly different, and also they had a whole sign that says it's back.
I just realized you basically ordered a combination of our two favorite pastries, the bolo bao and the marble taro.
You're right.
Except you know it's taro, this is ube.
No, this is taro. I know it's a lot darker than taro. I'm a creature of habit. I will say, I'm a little sad that the whole isn't from end to end. I like more filling and topping ratio to the bread.
Yeah, this is a bread.
Cheers.
I like the bread. I can't tell where the sweetness is coming from. The bread itself is really soft. It's squishy.
That's really good. This is also a bun that I think needs to be air fried.
I mean, it's great as is. Air frying it will make this outside probably nice and crackly.
I gotta admit that it really is a combination of my favorite buns. The marble taro bun, it has the taro paste, and in the bolo bao, you get the texture, the same textures as a bolo bao. The only difference really is that mochi. And I'm gonna be honest here, I love mochi, but the mochi is my least favorite part about this bun.
I like that this mochi is actually really delicate.
I agree with what you're saying. I just feel like it doesn't need it. But it is good. I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd give this an 8 out of 10.
Oh. We are moving on to the cake portion now, and we are starting with my choice, the mango creme brulee cake. Gorgeous. I feel like this one's pretty popular, but I haven't had it before.
I mean, it's definitely popular. They have the whole cake and then they have slices of the cake.
I have a very clear memory. One time, George and I went to 85, and then we got a cake. We forgot to get forks, so George picked it up like this, and he ate it like a sandwich. I think cake is a very delicious, delicate dessert to be cherished. You do not eat it within 2 seconds or 2 bites. You must eat it gently, slowly.
100% one bite girl. All right. Here, I'll get the front side and you get the back side.
Yum. One bite for you guys. Cheers. The first thing that comes to mind is that this doesn't taste like Asian mango.
My first thought is it's really light, really fluffy, and that's my least favorite kind of cake.
It's true. George and I like dense cakes. Think classic American grocery store cakes, Costco cakes. Those are our favorite consistency, density. I'm I'm not the biggest mousse person. I like icing. I like buttercream frosting.
Everything here is pretty light.
Yeah.
Which if you're into that, I think you would really like this.
Which most Asians, like this is their ideal cake. Everything light and not too heavy, not too sweet. It's not that I don't like this cake, it's that if they had this as a dense version, that would be my preference.
Yeah, same.
Specifically because of my preferences, 5 out of 10.
Damn, you know, we are so close. I was gonna give this a 4.5.
Wow. You know, I bet this would be good if we froze it.
This would be so good if they had pound cake as the cake.
My go-to cake here is usually the Black Forest cake.
That is a solid choice and also very popular.
Yes.
This is my cake choice, the cream puff. Oh.
I didn't have the heart to tell him earlier when I was getting B-roll of it. He was like, looks crispy. And I was like, it's really soggy.
It's like, it feels damp. And I mean, you can see it. Look. Spongy. Wow, okay. Okay, I did have a little bit of the outside and it's like a sugar-based outside crumb.
My side has so little cream. I spread it, so now it's all even inside. Cheers.
I like the outside. It actually tastes really good.
Oh, good. I don't like that.
I think it's not bad, but in all honesty, it makes me a little sad. I was thinking about all the cream puffs I ate as a kid, and like the Costco cream puffs, the one that you freeze. I bit this and it was soggy on the outside, and the cream was like kind of melted.
Yeah.
And like room temp-ish.
Hey, who knows? Maybe if we take the other one home and freeze it, we might get a similar consistency. Because with the Costco cream puffs, I don't let that thaw.
Yeah, right. Like
I
you
eat it
can't let
frozen.
it thaw for too long and eat it room temp.
Well, actually, directions are to say to let it thaw and enjoy it once.
That's ridiculous.
Not frozen. I know. I always eat frozen cream puffs. Perhaps that's why I'm like a little jolted by this. If I was on my period and I was craving desserts and you gave this to me, I would probably get more mad.
You'd probably break down and cry. From the sadness.
Honestly, so true.
Very sad. The texture of the cream is kind of grainy, kind of oily.
What would you rate this out of 10?
Maybe like a 5?
Oh, wow, really?
Higher than you thought?
Yeah. Don't let me convince you otherwise, but my rating is a 2 out of 10.
2?
I like the mango one
Dang.
way more. Bonus treat. This one wasn't part of really any category. I say this is probably like what, snackies category. And ultimately, I went with chocolate chip cookies. I will be honest, I have been craving cookies for about 3 weeks now. George and I are hunkering down on our pre-wedding diet. And so we've been doing really good, and every day I crave cookies. This is technically our cheat day. I looked at George and I said, can we please get cookies? And he said yes, so.
So why not? It does not smell like a chocolate chip cookie. It smells like an oatmeal raisin cookie.
It does. The first thing you smell is oatmeal and cinnamon.
It even looks like it has oatmeal.
Oh,
like-
100%. It looks like it would be crispy on the outside and chewy on the inside.
All right,
Cheers.
Try this.
I think we need to microwave it for 7 seconds and eat it with milk.
I like the chew on it. It's got a nice, soft chew to it.
It's not the best cookie in the world. It's not my favorite consistency. I prefer it a little more moist, a little more buttery, and a little chewier.
Jasmine likes it when it's a little bit raw or undercooked on the inside, like in the very middle. I love that too. And then when you go home, you can like microwave it or put it in an air fryer.
But I will take this consistency any day over a crunchy, dry cookie.
This is a good cookie.
It is
I
a
like
good cookie. I just think it's mislabeled. It is not a chocolate chip cookie. It's definitely an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. And the cinnamon isn't so little that you would not put cinnamon in the name, you know? It's one of the dominant flavors. If we're rating it as a chocolate chip cookie, probably 0 out of 10 because it's not a chocolate chip cookie. But if we're rating it as an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie, 6.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a 6.5.
Wow.
I mean, oatmeal cookies can be really freaking good.
We're one of my favorite kinds of cookies.
Yeah, this is just like a basic half oatmeal, half chocolate chip.
Yeah.
The mediocre of both worlds.
Yes, because with oatmeal cookies, you want most of it to be oatmeal. This is just some oatmeal. Let's just say there's a cup of flour going into this. It would actually be like 3/4 cup flour, 1/4 cup oats, whereas an oatmeal cookie would have the opposite.
And a full cup of love.
I taste the love in here.
I don't. Ever since that cream puff.
Time for the debrief. Are we happy we stepped out of our comfort zone today? Yeah.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. I always like trying new things. It's very exciting. From the items I chose, I would get the Taro Mochi bola bao again. I would get the cookies again. I think there's a time and place for those cookies. And I would get the strawberry matcha latte again.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Of all the things I would get again, I would get the strawberry matcha latte. I would definitely get this again. Maybe get it like 75% sweet. I would 100% get a hot sandwich. I think
yeah, me too.
that pesto chicken sandwich was really good. And the Danish.
The guava strudel. That was so good.
The strudel, definitely my favorite item out of all of them.
Overall though, I feel like we found some new buns that we could
Added to our favorites?
Yeah. But are we gonna stray from our usuals?
Not a chance.
Yeah, I know. All right, guys, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for eating with us. If you have any items that you really love from 85, make sure to drop them in the comments below. And if you want to see us go order things that we've never had before at some of your favorite spots, also let us know. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Leave us a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye.